Men, get your passports. It's not the first time that we've heard this, but a lot of plantation bros are starting to come on board when it comes to understanding the passport bro movement. One of those individuals is our brother on the YouTube channel, The Coffee Pod. Trez Charzed, I hope I pronounced your name correctly, brother, is the brother that is letting guys know it's time for you to get your passports. I'm Andre of Andre and Andre's Love Crossing Borders, and you're watching the Travel Unravel edition. Click on that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get started with doing a reaction to a reaction video that was done by Charzed, YouTuber. Make sure you subscribe to the Coffee Pot on YouTube. He does excellent reactionary videos, and this video confirms why men should start getting your passports.
Can I finish? Y'all,
you're right.
both of y'all, if y'all think that I'm up here being some type of way because I don't need neither one of y'all for shit. Listen, I'm about to roll out because I don't like feeling disrespected.
And of course you're asking, well, what was she yelling about? Well, they talked about a lot. They talked about, because I actually listened to a little bit of the long form. The first one I saw was the video, but they talked about a lot. They talked about marriage, divorce, and how women and men differ when it comes to women denying men sex, why they do that, why men are able to sacrifice more than women when it comes to what they want, happiness within a relationship, and women leave marriages to pursue happiness. All that stuff we talk about here on the Coffee Pot. But the question that ticked her off the most, to when she just lost it, was when the host asked her, would you be willing to cooperate with the man and submit to him and listen to a man who asks you to do something without talking back? And then,
before he goes any further, let's elaborate on that. Sometimes men in the States, I blame you. I'm serious. There are times when it comes to men in the United States, I blame you because you ask questions or have expectations of women in the States that are not the norm. And I'm not saying this flippantly, and I'm not coming at it as an attack on women or on the men that are in the United States. But if you know something that is not the norm in the States, why are you guys acting so surprised when women show forth certain behavior patterns that are the norm in the States? I'll give you a perfect example. 70% of women in the African-American community are considered obese. That's just the norm in the United States. So to sit back and try to criticize women in the United States for being overweight, well, that's the norm. And so it is when it comes to cooperation and accountability. You already know, fellas, that it is not the norm for women in the United States to be known for their submissiveness, their giving you peace, their cooking skills, their accountability. It's not normal. It's not, once these cameras go off, it's not something that you're going to see on a daily basis. So guys, once again, let's not act so surprised when men and women act like they normally do in the United States.
This is what I'm saying. Are you willing to listen to what a man say he wants? And
you see the face that she's making? Soon as he said, are you willing? The word will in this definition means that you have decided, you confirmed, and you've come to the final conclusion that you will do something or you won't do something. And then you wonder why a lot of men are getting their passports and would rather fly to another country, seek and search for different women in different cultures, learn a whole nother language instead of just traveling the 50 states in which they have. Because men in the United States already know, for the most part, the pickings are slim no matter what state they go to.
Apply to those things without any, like, you got to
rebuttal.
Exactly, rebuttal.
Hell no.
That's bullshit.
Hell no.
Why?
Because I know.
I'm saying if he take care of you, he take care of your necessary needs.
I'm an empowered woman.
You heard what she said. She said she's empowered. In what way? I'd love for her to explain this.
let's hear more.
And it doesn't really matter what you do for me because I'm able to do it for myself.
Woman.
And if kissing is required,
what? They ain't got nothing to do with it. That ain't kissing.
I just said I don't like
that. Ain't no. We ain't talking about no right now. We done got over that.
Okay.
He asked you a question that you trying to get away from.
Right.
No, that's how they get away from it. That's how they get away from it. That's how they get away from it.
By the way, shout out to Jake Stanley, who is a comedian right there.
They ask you some dumb shit and get you confused because we get confused easy. A man confuses real easy.
Mm-hmm.
And she tried to.
She fucked me up quick.
I'm
glad you caught it.
If a man asking you for things, can you talk about his feelings without bringing yours up?
Sure.
Shit.
Boy, you and that shit did not sound confident. Shit. Like, goddamn.
I could listen.
Oh, okay. So why did that not sound confident?
Can you not talk? More specifically, can you not yell at the top of your lungs? Just keep listening.
Because you listen, but would you comply? Would you understand?
I would understand, and I would comply if those things are within reason for me.
She said she would comply if those things are within reason, within her definition of what should be complied with and what shouldn't be. And once again, I'm saying this to you guys that are across the United States who are plantation bros, who are trying to convince us, hey, guys, if you just go across these 50 states, it'll be different. You'll find at least one person. You know how large the United States is, and you expect us who have passports, who know that if they go directly to a certain country, that the whole country of women, for the most part, have been raised to be cooperative, supportive, family women, as well as independent or interdependent and professional women. A whole country. You can go there and get that from Brazil, Colombia, Thailand, even parts of Germany, as well as women that are in many countries in Africa. And yet you want us to go across 50 states with the assumption that we will finally find that one woman that doesn't behave like most women in the United States normally behaves.
Listen to understand nobody.
No.
I'm gonna tell you.
Y'all listen, and while y'all listening, y'all building the case at the same time.
We're not in the 60s, baby. We are in 2024, which is really equivalent to 2054.
Let's pause again. I've heard this over and over again coming from the mouths of American women. They look at women that raised them, fed them, clothed them, paid or helped pay for their college education, made sure that they had a roof over their head and food in their stomachs. And yet, for the last 4 or 5 years, have been mocking these women for what they've accomplished.
We're in a new age now. The future is feminine. Why do you think I must cater to what your needs are?
Nobody ain't say that.
Let me tell you what we're going to do first of all. First of all, what we're going to do is talk about my needs.
No.
And once my needs are met, then I'll think about meeting your goddamn needs.
Groom.
She's not the only one. Let's not mock this young lady, because there are many women in the United States that actually believe that the future is feminine, that oil rigs are going to be dug by women. All the welding will be taking place by women. Auto mechanics as well as auto manufacturers will be women. Major CEOs of corporations and major inventors will be women. The future is women. And the way they're putting out the propaganda, they're already convincing many of you men to believe, well, at least in the United States, focus on your masculine as well as your feminine energies. We all have those. No other country in the world that I've traveled to talks like that. Well, at least in real countries. Now, in the West, such as UK and Canada, yes, you talk like that. You focus on the masculine energy within a man, but you also have convinced men to believe in their feminine energy. And at the same time, when I've traveled to all the other countries around the world that are not Canada, United States, or UK, no group of women or group of men emphasizes or talks about the feminine energy within a man.
Gentlemen, I've never said this before. Get your passports.
That sounds familiar. I don't know where we've heard that before. Let me think about it.
I've never said this before. I've never advocated for this before. I'm gonna let Quentin and How To Man have it after this.
This is crazy.
I have never ever said this that I'm about to say right now, and I didn't think that I would ever come to this point. It's time to get y'all passports.
Anton Daniels officially says, men, you should get your passports.
Yeah, that's where we heard it before. A lot of men who were not on board with what we were doing as passport bros now understand it. So let's talk about the passport bro movement and the 3 pillars of why men, black, white, Latin, and others, are relocating outside of the United States. Let's get this out of the way. The 3 pillars or the 3 legs of the passport bro movement is this. First, passport bros are men that are relocating to other countries for a better lifestyle, whether it be better cost of living, meaning they can get a bang for their buck by buying a piece of property in another country instead of trying to buy a piece of property in the United States, which is expensive. Having a peace of mind or learning another language, another culture. That's why men are leaving. Men are finally being treated like Americans. We're just not in America. And none of you can tell me that you have ever been called an American in America. Second leg of the passport bro movement is laws. Yes, men, you can find love in the United States, but you will not find laws that are conducive to most males. For example, 30% of all child support payments are being made by men in which the courts have already deemed as not the fathers. And yet the courts in the United States say you still have to pay child support. These same courts have followed the laws that are in the United States. And these laws say that if your woman marries you and she decides to leave after all that you guys have built, she gets half of what all you've accomplished prior to, as well as in the marriage. Also, you have situations where men who do get incarcerated for crimes in which they committed, but yet if a woman commits that crime, they don't even get half the amount of time that a man would get. What's my point? There are too many laws that are aimed against men, and for us to stay there because of the laws that are in place is asinine. The second pillar of why we're leaving the United States: first, lifestyle. Number 2, the laws in the United States cause men to say enough is enough. And number 3, yes, the ladies, or for love. At the end of the day, men are human beings, and we have a threshold like you ladies have a threshold. There's only so much that you ladies will take, yet there's only so much that us men will take. And historically, men have always been explorers. So yes, we are leaving partly, not completely, but partly because there are more family-oriented, more traditional women in other countries, as well as women that have educations. I meet so many female professionals here in Colombia that are excellent women. So next time someone says to you, what's a passport bro and what are they doing? Do realize passport bros are men that are relocating outside the United States because they want better lifestyles, better laws, and yes, better ladies.
Just in case. I'm not a passport bro, man. My wife's from Chicago. She's American. She's black. Beautiful, wonderful woman. But just in case, bro.
I'm gonna
This is
tell
what you
y'all,
call a grooming woman. She's a groomer. She want to groom a man.
That's right. I do.
This is why.
I do. I build a man and I make him into what I want him to be. That's what I do.
God damn.
How long you been in your relationship now?
90 days.
Like that.
Ha! Can't make this shit up, bro. That's the success story there of a modern woman in a relationship. Mercy.
This coffee smells like shit.
Let's keep listening.
90 days.
Yes.
Boy, that's a rough one. That's a rough 90, but I'm gonna tell you just right here.
Don't tell her about your
This
feelings.
is the reason that old civil rights bullshit and all that old woman bullshit. This is the reason why shit right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, y'all talk about the ladies in the 60s and the 50s and shit like that, but they had real families and had real wealth and had land and everything.
Damn right.
Yeah, because my great aunt, shit, called me when I was damn near, 40 something, talking about selling some land they had for years.
Yeah, but those women were severely suppressed.
You say that,
Those
but
women
they
were
had
severely.
shit.
I am
my
not.
aunt, my
we're
aunt
not
sold
suppressed
that.
anymore.
But you say they
those women were
suppressed.
severely suppressed.
Okay, give me an example of one.
Meaning
That word listen
a lot of them were not
triggers
able to
women.
step out and use their creative gifts for what they want to.
What do you mean?
They were only able to use them to build a home.
Okay, how many women
And a
got creative
family.
gifts?
They were only able to use their creative abilities to build the most important aspects of all society. I'll say this again. I commend all the women throughout the countries and throughout history that have built with their ingenuity the strongest threshold foundation of what it takes to build a society, a family. You cannot have a society without a family. Families build communities. Communities build cities, and so forth and so forth. So for women who are such as this young lady that we're speaking about, and I know some of you ladies are thinking, well, I'm not like that. Well, guess what? How this young lady thinks is the norm among young ladies in the United States. It's the norm. And remember, as I start this video off, criticizing men in the United States for being upset and going to social media, expecting women to be any more or any less than what they normally are. This is the United States, gentlemen. This is the norm. Embrace it. Accept it, my Dr. Umar plantation bro brethren. This is your country. These are your women. Even though they're our sisters, these are your women.
Yes, give me
A lot of
one.
women have creative gifts. A lot of women are running successful businesses.
Okay, I gotta stay. I have to stay, don't I? All right, let's keep watching.
Nowadays.
Right.
And it ain't
No, they're
just
not.
about me building a home or cooking your food or ironing your clothes. It's not just about that anymore. Women are using their energies and their powers
To get in debt. These women have debt, useless degrees, mentally unstable. Exhibit A, this chick that we're about to get back to right here. The fact that women think that women today are better off, when we all know, just go talk to a woman, bro. Go ask them, hey, how's dating going for you? Trash. Absolutely terrible. If things are so great, why the women who have the most opportunity, which they should, the most miserable, Let's keep listening.
things for themselves that women back in the day prayed and wished they could do.
Okay, so
What, have you seen The Color Purple?
nope. I don't even
You
want to
haven't
look
seen
at
The
that
Color
shit.
Purple, not even the new
I
one.
don't like that shit.
I saw
If you
Color
look
Purple.
at it, Celia was in a relationship with Mr. where she was suppressed as a woman. She
Shut up. What a horrible, horrible example.
had
That's as a
creative
woman.
gifts, but she could not use her gifts for what she wanted to do because every time she felt empowered, he would drain her energy from her body, climbing on top of her. Anytime a man is climbing on top of you and he don't believe in you, he don't believe in your dreams, he'll make you late for your shit.
Oh, this woman's crazy.
Okay, it's about to get personal.
Bro, I don't know who you are, man. It's not too late to leave. 90 days is 3 months, but you can still escape.
Before she goes any further, I'm saying the exact same thing that he just said, but I'm saying to you plantation bros who are on the fence. Now, we know not everybody's leaving the United States. We don't need you to. We need you to stay there, be a worker bee, pay your taxes, keep the U.S. economy strong so our dollars can remain strong. Yes, all that you do for the United States to keep the dollar strong, well, that helps us out as passport bros as we take the U.S. dollars to other countries. All you guys that are plantation bros, that you decided that the passport bros don't know what they're talking about. And the passport bros are going out there and doing this and that. The men that you see doing negative things in other countries that you on social media try to claim are passport bros are not passport bros. They're just bros with passports. They never claimed to be passport bros. They never wanted to be passport bros. It's not too late. It's not too late for you to get up in the morning and go to the post office and get you a passport application. It's not too late for you to go to CVS or Walgreens or whatever drugstore that you need to go to and get your passport photo taken for less than $15. It's not too late for you to get those money orders and head back to the post office and get your application for a passport to be completed. It's not too late for you to decide on what country you'll go to first once your passport comes in the mail. He's absolutely correct. While you guys are sitting around trying to change women in the United States from being who they are, we're saying the only person that needs to change is you. And what I mean by that is change your expectations and change your relocation.
That is a problem.
Damn.
A woman needs a man that makes her feel empowered. Meaning, if I tell you I got something important I want to do in my life, you are helping me get there to my goal. Because that's what she's supposed to be doing with him. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
this when Celie left Mister, when Suge Avery came and helped Celie feel empowered as a woman, Celie opened her own business.
Mm-hmm.
Her own business.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of women are feeling trapped in relationships with men because we give so much of our energy from our sacral chakra, our sexual chakra. We're giving away our power and our energy to men who don't even believe in us.
But we're not going to talk about how the fact that at the end of the movie, Mr. took his life savings and made sure that her family came from Africa on her behalf. We're just going to talk about all that she accomplished.
Okay. Who picked him?
That's a problem.
Who picked him?
No.
No.
It ain't about who picked who.
Here we go.
It is about.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Women are out here starting business. Stop it. Stop it. You're getting crushed. You're getting crushed.
That. Did you pick him?
We picked each other.
Stone me if you must, but point out where I lie. Stone me if you must, but point out where I lie.
What do you mean?
Well, you saying he's sorry and all this old bullshit, but you
nobody said anything about anybody being sorry.
I'm saying, but you saying he don't believe in you. You said he didn't believe in you.
Women, when you feel empowered as a woman more without a man, you're not gonna really want.
But this is what I don't understand. Hold on.
If
This is
you
what I
feel
don't
more
understand.
empowered without a man, you're not gonna really
Let me
want
ask you this. Why would a man not believe in you if he gonna get in the
Dude on the left, he has a headache. He's getting flashbacks of his ex-wife who he was talking about earlier in the podcast. He's like, shit, I gotta get out of here, bro.
relationship with you? Give me one that would get in a relationship with you and don't believe in you.
Plenty of them.
Shit, I ain't
There
never
are plenty
believe
of
you.
men out here who will get in a
never did that
relationship
in
with
my
a woman,
life.
but sabotaging her at every chance that he gets.
What you mean?
What do you mean?
She's contradicting herself. How can you have a man that you said that you got with, you chose this man, and you said that he believes in you, but yet he's sabotaging you? Which one is it? Either way, it is on you, ladies, and that's what you have to come to the conclusion of. Choosing the wrong man, that's the norm in the United States. Of course, that's what many women in the United States do. Choose the wrong men.
Drake, Blake, have you ever met that? I ain't never met that ever in my life.
You have some women that want to work and their man don't want them to work. Like back in the 60s.
Yeah.
There were women who wanted to work. Their man did not let them work.
Yeah.
That's sabotage.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
Hell
is.
no. It's making sure he makes sure that another to get his goddamn woman. He
You
ain't
see,
that
that's
damn
sabotage.
Yeah, he real.
Insecurities.
Nah, that
Security,
you crazy.
sabotage for being the best version of herself that she could be.
What you
That's the shit that I'm talking
man,
about.
you
No one is stopping you from working. You have to work, ma'am. It's not the 60s. Stop.
just want freedom. To
You want your woman to stay home, hidden in a closet from any other man getting her attention.
No, we want her to go get that check. Drizzle. Yeah. That's right.
Guess what? You want to be a wild ass hyena and get in the damn streets with them other ragged.
That's what you want to do.
This is coming from a broken place.
Hey, it is. I'm just telling you what y'all want to do.
No.
That's what y'all want to do.
A woman wants to shine.
Y'all want to get in these packs like y'all hyenas.
Women want to shine. Let me tell you, first of all, I'm not a woman that hang in packs.
I'm saying, but most of we talk about most of the women. We talk about, but
I don't need no giggling behind my back.
It's no such thing.
I don't got no female friends because that's how they are.
It's no such
thing. They giggle in your face. They giggle behind your back.
Listen,
I don't need them.
Listen, it's no such thing.
So she's only been able to get a man to deal with her within a window of 90 days. She has no female friends, especially positive female friends, in which she can glean and learn true femininity from. And yet and still, she wants this guy to be with her longer than 90 days. You actually expect us to stay in the United States with these type of women because that's your decision. Do realize we have no problem with the decision that you plantation boys have made, but don't be upset with your passport brethren that have decided that we'd rather take advantage of global options. What do I mean by that? I'm going to give you guys some statistics that you don't realize, plantation bros, that there are only 4% of women in the world that live in the United States. I'm going to say this again. 4% of the options in which every man has, no matter what race, color, or creed, live in the United States. Our country is just that, gentlemen. It's a country. And it's our country, 'tis of thee, that we love so much. I'll say that again. Passport bros love the United States just as much as you do. But just because we take advantage of options, global options, with the other 96% of women in the world, does not mean that we're doing something wrong.
Thing is the alpha female.
I'm looking for this is the reason why having partnership is so important to me. Why having the right man in my life is so important to me, because he is supposed to be my ride or die.
Okay.
I don't got no group of riding with me.
Okay.
He riding with me.
That's cool.
And I don't need them.
You talk to him like this?
That's why it's important for him to be that kind of partner for me.
Do you talk to him like this?
Like what?
Like how you talking to us right now? Do you talk to him like that?
You over talking.
Yeah.
Tell me a lot of women.
Yeah, tell me you talk to him like that.
I'm gonna tell you something.
And you expect him to be a ride or die for you.
Can I say this? I ain't gonna
I
say
can't
a lot of
believe
women.
you.
I was sitting here listening. There's no way in the, because I done dealt with this.
Mm-hmm, me
no
too.
way in the
me
fuck.
too.
I'm gonna sit here and take you serious.
I knew he was stressed out, man. I could tell.
When you doing this shit to me, I got a mama. Or had. I don't need another mama.
Right.
I need a partner.
Right.
My partner in.
Well, hold on, brother. You need a wife. Start this. I mess up sometimes too, guys. I've said the partner thing because you're going to confuse them. They're going to think you're right there with them, equal level. No. You need a wife who knows her place.
Before he goes any further, he's correct. You do need a wife. But you guys that are plantation bros, you're programmed to use the term partner. And we know that the term partner was derived as from the LGBT community where they couldn't get married at one point in time. And so they say, well, this can be their husband or their wife, but they could say that this was their partner. And so that was the norm until laws changed. But women in the United States, when LGBTQ stopped using the term partner because they were being able to get married, no other country outside of the Western world uses that term partner. When it comes to a husband and a wife, once again, this is not an anti-United States rant. This is not an anti-plantation bros rant. And this is not an anti-American women rant. It's just us being honest and letting you guys know you have options.
You want a partner? Go ahead. Deal with this chick in the middle.
Business or anything ain't gonna talk to me and make me feel this big.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to touch on something you said earlier. I'm glad you went in like that. I want to touch on something you just said a few minutes ago. We're getting here.
Yeah.
We're getting here.
First of all,
let me finish. Let me
I don't want y'all to think that.
Let him finish.
I'm talking.
Let him finish.
No. Because I know that's how I would do. Take the slightest little thing you say and try to make my.
This is your norm, gentlemen.
What a wreck.
I'm trying to belittle my man in front of here. No, that's not what I'm doing. What I am doing, though, is making sure you understand that when a woman has a vision and a plan for where she want to go in her life, she don't need a man telling her, "Oh no, you don't need to go on
She
stage.
can do it in the inside voice.
She don't need to go on
She
stage.
can talk
you.
in the inside voice.
Yeah, what's wrong with the regular voice?
She can
This
talk
is
in
the
the
problem.
regular voice.
When a man talk loud, he's confident.
No,
When
We ain't
a
talking
woman
loud.
talk loud,
no.
she's when a woman talk loud,
It's a
oh,
question.
she's just
Jesus.
loud.
Yeah, because
Actually, when a man uses a controlled tone with stoic behavior, it is considered among men to be a lot stronger than speaking out loud.
If you're looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career.
It's not what you did, son, that angers me so. It's who you did it to.
Who? The fucking nobody?
That fucking nobody is John Wick.
Oh shit, enough. All right. I don't want any trouble. Just a customer, okay?
you know why? Because the women ain't supposed to talk like that.
So
You're
can
right.
I finish?
You-
Can I?
Y'all,
You're right.
both of y'all,
Can
if
I-
y'all
What do you
think
mean?
that I'm up here being some type of way because I don't need
didn't-
neither one of y'all for shit, and you're not gonna
I
sit up
didn't
here and
say
talk
you-
condescending to me either because
you-
I rest my case.
I am a strong
Question.
woman.
I'm asking
I'm
you a
an
question.
empowered woman.
It's
And I
your
don't take
question.
shit off of no. I don't give a f- my daddy, my brother, my man.
Well, why get
sitting
mad
next
at
to
us?
me on stage.
This
Notice, we've already discovered that it's probably her man that everybody's talking to that's sitting off camera. And she is showing him her ass.
Listen, this is a question that you said. Why you mad at us for that?
Listen, I'm about to roll out because I don't like feeling disrespected. And y'all not gonna sit here and tell me I disrespect my man because I'm using that as an example of me being late today.
talking about that.
Y'all not gonna do
let's
that.
start
You're not
recording.
gonna do that on air.
Yeah.
You're not gonna do that to me, period.
No,
you not.
Gentlemen, like I said, get your passport. Listen, I've never said that before. I've said it, but not like this. Just in case. Just in case. Just in case. Because I know the passport bros are already, they've already commented. I bet there's hella comments down there. Get your passport. Just in case. Just in case. Just in case. Just in case. So that's all I'm going to say.
He said it better than I could. Just in case. Men, get your passports. Just in case you want to take advantage of the options that you have around the world. Just in case you want to even prove us passport bros wrong. Just in case you want to find a new wife in a new life in a new country. You don't have to use your passport, but it's wise to get it. Just in case you want to live your life on airplane mode.